Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. Alright, so we are getting close to the end of our war with the Glorious Pact. Shouldn't be too many more planets to conquer. And I think they don't really have much of a military presence left, which is fine. That's exactly what we wanted. So in between episodes, I did some more organizing of these numbers and whatever. It's not all that interesting at all, in fact. Schlurg is ready for conquering, which is fantastic. Words I never thought I would say. Why do you keep... Stop... What? I hate it when they get interrupted by extraneous, stupid-ass, like, corvettes and shit that come in to get blasted in the ass, and then they don't remember to continue sieging down the planet that they were sieging when they got attacked.
Enemy planet secure.
It is so infuriating. Just like small quality of life stuff, guys. Just that's all I'm asking. Just small quality of life stuff. If we could just get all that dealt with, that'd be amazing. You know? You know? No? You don't know? Okay, fine. Move over to Gablor. Take that shit over. It's first Kingsport Reserve. I don't know if we really need to go too crazy with the constant attacking of the Aztan, but you might as well, right? Should we take this opportunity to blow the Zaxoid out of the water? I think they don't really have much of a military left either, considering that their naval strength is pathetic in comparison to ours. They say pathetic, but they actually have 60,000 naval strength equivalent, or they have a navy of 60,000 naval strength, if that makes sense at all. So maybe it might be worth it to hunt them down a little bit.
Complete.
Sorry, what's happening with these guys? Oh. Sorry, why are you going to Carcosa? Guys? Can you please start merging with the space meatheads? Like, please. For the love of all that is eldritch, listen to me. Merge with the fucking... Okay, you know what? Let's go home. You guys have done enough damage to my stress levels. And we'll get the transport fleets to merge as well. Actually, everyone just go to Carcosa. Everyone, just fucking go back to Carcosa. That's all I ask. And then we'll deal with this nonsense once you actually get there. Because holy crap, that is frustrating. I don't know what's happening with the AI here. It just seems to have a hard time. Oh, shit. We completely forgot. Yes! We can still vassalize them. Perfect! Let's do it up. I almost forgot to do this. And if I'd forgotten... Boom! There we go, Federation victory. Holy crap! But we're not quite done yet. No, no, no. I said we would go on until we, at the very least, destroy, or at the very least have only our Federation, exist, if that makes any sense. There's probably a better way of phrasing that, but I think you guys understand what I'm talking about here. So let's get our ships back over to Carcosa, and then entertain the possibility of going to war against the regime of Slurpaktin. Can we vassalize them in one fell swoop? We can. But they are also allied with the Zoom Stellar Imperium. Do we perhaps want to take some more lands from the Zoom Stellar Imperium? And do I actually want the regime of Slurpaktin as my vassals? How many systems do they have? They currently have 9 systems. Sorry, 9 colonies. What if I actually get them to liberate all their colonies instead? Is that a good idea? I think 9 colonies might be a little too many for me to actually be able to vassalize. So what I might do is I might get them to liberate the chunk that they have here and then vassalize them. And then once we go to war against, liberate them. And then once we go to war against the Combine of Sidima, who are the vassals under the Zaxoids, okay, so we won't be able to go to war against them for another 10 years. But the next time we go to war against them, what I'll actually do is I'll get them to cede the planet that they have, the Combine of Cinema have in Bashpat over to the newly formed vassals here. I'm just trying to minimize border gore. That's kind of the way I like to play. Is just I hate it when empires share systems. That nothing grinds my goat worse than that. And maybe we'll even get them to cede these 2 planets over to the new vassals. Might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea. Although getting them to liberate will actually cost more war score than actually just vassalizing them outright. Huh. What do we want? What do we want? I don't necessarily feel the need to get these little bits of little shit droplets of their border, but I mean, once we integrate them though, nah, you know what? Let's go for the liberation. Let's make everyone see things our way, because that's kind of the way of Hastur, right? You need that planet in Bashpat as well, thank you. And Romanox. And Zer. And I'm fairly certain we don't want to go for these other ones. Do I actually have border with them? I don't think I do. Oh, we do. We actually do have border with the regime of Slierpaktin. Okay. So this costs almost as much as just straight up vassalizing them, which I'm okay with. And maybe we'll get the Zoom Stellar Imperium to Hif. Hif. I'm not a big fan of Hif. So why don't you guys actually cede the planet in Hif over to the Zoom United Holdings, who are our vassals, I believe. Yes. Nice. Dangle? Should we get them to cede more planets to our vassal? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it up. To the Zoom United Holdings, please. Yeah, that's, I'd say, a fairly good amount of war score to fight for. I don't think we have any options for planets that have 8 war score, so let's just go with this. Bam. Sorry, allies, you don't gain anything from this. So, too bad, so sad, but I don't really give a rat's ass about you guys. I'm basically just using them. They're my meat shields. They already know this, though, so I don't feel bad about it. I mean, it's written in the glorious script of Hastur anyway, so they already know this. The Wolhub Grand Duchy. Okay, so all these guys are all of our vassals, at least. Wolhub Pious Order? Why? Why would you go militarist and not stay fanatical not fanatical purifiers, but fanatical spiritualists? Guys, that's not cool. All the cool kids are remaining fanatic spiritualists. What is your problem? Even the Pelx Credonian Sacred Foundation, which honestly just sounds like a bit of a cult. But then again, we basically are a cult. Just putting it out there. So you guys actually might need another. Yeah, okay. Is anyone the rally point? Okay, you are the rally point right now. Fine, then let's have Carcosa build a Corvette. The Ratting. And the Space Meatheads, you guys are actually in Carcosa now. Fantastic. Let's have these guys merge up with you. Nice. And that should be perfect. Yes, that should be perfect. And then you guys just need that one Corvette. You guys can merge up. And then we'll split you guys into 4 equal groups. That's not equal at all. What the hell? Complete. Do you guys not understand how divisions work? Split fleet, guys. What the actual fuck is this nonsense? Oh, wait, you know what? Never mind, it is correct. It's just, it's kind of really hoping for more equal distribution of stuff, we're gonna have to do this manually. Alright. Let's split you guys up. Let's split you guys up. There we go. And then, are we okay with 2? No, I kind of gonna go with a 4. Yeah, these aren't clean numbers at all. So it really just, it hurts me, but we're gonna have to go for it. And then we'll get the fantastic beasts split up as well. And boom. Oof. Terrible, terrible numbers. Well, actually, well, it was almost perfect. Whatever. It's fine, I just won't look at those numbers, and they won't bother me. They still will, I mean. Obviously, they'll still bother me. Can I upgrade any of you guys? No. You guys are all ready to rumble. Let's get you split up so that I can distribute your fleets accordingly. Sorry, your armies accordingly. Space meatheads. These guys get these dudes. First Kingsport, these dudes. Second Kingsport, these dudes. And third Kingsport. There you go, buddy. Congratulations. You hit the jackpot. Actually, you didn't. You got the weakest army of the bunch. But whatever, it's fine. They don't need to know that. As long as they're counting as bad as mine, then we're okay. They won't notice. And I think we've got, yeah, got the perfect number of fleets. Yeah, I'm fairly certain they can't really do anything to us. Allies? Having a blast, blasting the Zoom, I presume? No, actually having a blast being blasted by the Zoom. We might need to come in to help these guys out. Oof. Unless my allies are willing to do something about it. Whoa. That's a fairly hefty naval strength. Mostly comprised of cruisers and destroyers. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a navy with that much naval strength that isn't like, you know, mostly populated by battleships.
Construction complete.
But I suppose it is the first time for everything. Sorry, what construction was complete? And why do I have one additional planet? Oh, right, Borbo. Borbo. Oh, whoa, look at that. Fairly well populated already. Fantastic. Let's shove you into a sector and let our Oberyn sector deal with your nonsense. Congratulations. You now own Borbo. Tanaka. Ah. Aha, Emerald Mausoleum. I'd say we should definitely colonize this place.
Situation
Yeah, that's fine. Emerald Mausoleum, we'll keep the name because it's pretty unique. Walled Garden. Can we? Oh, we can. Look at that. Paradise Dome. I completely forgot we had that now. Holy crap. Yeah, go with the temple. We'll build the science lab here, obviously, and then we will replace some of these with, you know what? Go for the Paradise Dome. And the other farm, we'll replace that nonsense with an energy grid. For shits and giggles. Anyone else, or anything else we should probably replace? No, I mean, I'd like it if we could get an autochthon or a mineral processing plant, but it's not that big of a deal, I think. I think we're generating more than enough minerals that we don't need to stress that too much. Besides, the other places make Unity. That's it. I completely forgot the name of the resource. Right, so our military fleets, how are you guys doing? You guys just got there. Fantastic. Can you actually start sieging it down, please? It's one thing to just get there. It's another thing to just start actually sieging down the planets. Oh, nice. You guys basically spawned on top of the spaceport, I'm assuming. Don't lose any of your corvettes, guys. I don't want this to be another embarrassing incident where we have to replace stupid ass corvettes. Okay, great. Nafleviv will be ours soon enough. Well, we're already at 10% war score.
Construction complete.
Oh, look at that. The Irenic Quiptilium are actually making an impact. Good for you. Damn. I'm happy for you guys. Genuinely, because that means I have to do less work. And you guys are actually kind of pulling your weight.
Updated.
No, the Zoom Stellar Imperium still have a fairly strong navy. So, kind of need you guys to attack them with your 230,000. Holy shit, if we actually do decide to attack our allies in the future, we might need to be careful of the Pelx Credonians. I think they're pretty much the only ones who can, who have any chance of standing up to us. But I don't think I'll be doing that. I think that'll just artificially lengthen the campaign more than I'd like. And I kind of do want to move on to a different series. I think... I'll be honest with you, I'm not quite sure if I will actually jump on to doing a Hive Mind campaign right after this one. Especially if they have not updated it by that point. If they have, I'll consider it. But if they haven't, in fact, updated the Hive Mind, there's no point in doing a Hive Mind playthrough. It's just, it seems like a what's it? A test of patience? No, there's an expression for this. I'm forgetting, but whatever. It just seems like it's a painful experience that I don't want to have to force myself through. Bashpat is being sieged down. Great. You guys can start moving on to... Oh, I guess they do have other places here. Yeah, Rookbat. Can you actually get there? Oh, wait. So the Zaxoids are rivaling us, but they still have their borders open because they lost their war. I get it. Okay. Attack that, please. So yeah, I'm actually not sure if I will do a Hive Mind playthrough right after this one, even if they do update it. I might need to take a little bit of a break from Stellaris to maybe play something else. I'm not quite sure which. Let's go with habitability increase. Not that I honestly think it's necessary, but what I might actually play after this campaign, if I decide to not go with a Hive Mind playthrough immediately, I was actually thinking maybe the Long Dark, because I know that recently, actually, at the time of recording right now, that actually came out actually like yesterday, I think. So that might be a good idea, considering that it's one of the only survival games that have come out of early access. I mean, besides Don't Starve, obviously. So, knowing my love for survival games, I might actually give that a poke. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'll let you guys know in case I feel a little burnt out from too much Stellarising, which I am actually kind of feeling a little bit. Mostly because, unfortunately, the end game does get a little samey after a little while. Oh, did we forget to attack Bashpat? No, we got Bashpat. What are you talking about? Do we forget to get one of the other planets in these places? No, they only have one planet each. So I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Cinematus Conclave had become more superiority movement? These guys? What the hell? No, don't be xenophobic, you assholes. No, that's not the Byakhee way. I realize that you guys are not in fact Byakhee, but still. Still not the Byakhee way. Oh shit, burglar, what the hell is this? Oh, right, they're doing that thing where they just constantly phase in and out of existence for shits and giggles. Right, I remember now. Unfortunately, they did destroy a Corvette. A few Corvettes, and a battleship at that. Holy shit. What is this garbage?
Situation log updated.
fucking grief.
Updated.
You know what? I'm glad for that. I'm glad that happened. Because that was so frustrating how they kept having people phase in and out of existence. That was like the worst thing ever. But thankfully that's been dealt with. So we need to replenish some of our lost dudes here. Evolved Prime, you guys are in charge of pumping out those corvettes and make 11 and 2 battleships, and that's perfect. Great. Fantastic. Glad we got rid of that nonsense. That was absolute garbage. Same thing happening here. I'm assuming the same thing is happening here. Watch these guys get within the gravity well and they just disappear. Because why not, right? That's the right thing to do? No? Look at them. Marching valiantly towards their planet that is currently under siege. And now they're gonna get destroyed. I would be pissing my pants right now if I were you. Yep. They seem to be still doing the same thing. Where they're phasing in and out of existence. But, you know what? If that's their strategy, then whatever, right? So bad. I don't understand what's happening. Can you guys please remember to continue sieging down that planet? Where do these guys come from? Where'd you guys come from? Like, seriously.
Situation log updated.
Freaking came out of nowhere. Good grief.
Situation log updated.
Like, holy shit. You guys have so many ships. Are these guys hidden away in some kind of like pocket dimension or something? And why didn't you guys colonize this Nafuj habitat? This is up for grabs, guys. Whoa. Oh, I see. So now they have Voidborn technology. I'm assuming. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming they actually have Voidborn technology. This is Glue Uho, which needs some major TLC, and by that I mean the TV channel TLC, I think, because all these people are aspiring Martha Stewarts that need some guidance in how to cook and shit. Is that a good place for a mineral silo? You know what? Fuck it. That's a good place for a mineral silo. One that's for sure, for shits and giggles, and a military academy because why the hell not? I think you guys are getting a little sidetracked here. I mean, I do appreciate you blasting these useless teleporting fleets out of existence. But at the same time, no, seriously, why is it only happening with these guys? The regime of Slayer Pactum, or Pactin, or whatever. Look at that. They just warped from over here to over here. How does that happen? Why does this keep happening with these guys? As funny as it is, it's a little infuriating as well. Please remember to continue the siege. I'm okay with you reacting to the to them sending in extraneous bullshit, but please, you need to remember to continue sieging down the planet after you blast those extraneous rubbish hurtling towards you. So much rage. So much rage just pent up inside of me right now. Are these guys coming in? Taking a little while to get there, guys, aren't you? No? 79%? What about our allies? Have you guys cut the Zoom Imperium down to size? Not quite. They seem to be sporting a fleet of 98,000 now. So I don't know if you guys have noticed this, allies, but the Zoom Stellar Imperium are actually getting stronger as we speak. So if you guys could not be total noobs and actually blast the Zoom Imperium, that'd be amazing. I mean, that's just my thought, but I am doing fairly well, you know, so maybe take my advice into consideration at the very least. Lurpanso. Let's start sieging or invading that planet. And then I'm fairly certain we don't need to siege more shit down. I think we're pretty much done with this war. Relatively fast at this stage of the game. Because usually I found that wars tend to take a couple episodes or so at this point. But, you know, I'm grateful for the quick war. But, I mean, they were also fairly weak, so I guess there's that.
Enemy planet secured.
Fantastic. Alright, that's 100%. I'm fairly certain we don't need to worry about them. Let's just have you guys come back to Carcosa. And you guys can also come back to Carcosa. Perfect. You're done that place, right? Okay, great. Carcosa. And Naf whatever. Also, Carcosa. Alright guys, come back home. Celebrate with a massive religious orgy or something? I don't know. There we go. Victory against the regime of Slurpacton. Hey, maybe this will show you guys to have your stupid ass phasing in and out bullshit. Or maybe not. It probably won't teach them at all. Thankfully, we no longer have our Zoom United Holdings sharing territory with the Zoom Stellar Imperium, which is fantastic. And there we go. Let's go ahead with the vassalization of these dudes. And whenever we can, let's go to war against these Axoids so that we can get the Combine of Sidima to cede their last couple of systems over to the Slurpanor Order. I think I actually regret taking you guys on as vassals. With a name like the Slurpadin Order, look, I didn't know what to expect, alright? It's not my fault. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't think they'd be called the Slurpadin Order. So, sorry, the Slurpanor Order, which is actually even worse than Slurpadin. At least with Slurpadin, it sounds remotely stupid. But, whatever. You know what I'll actually do is, in between episodes, I will have my, these guys queue up a whole bunch of, yeah, queue up a whole bunch of, psionic armies, and then have these at a better number. So 7, 8, 7, so 17, sorry, not 17, 14. Yes, 14 plus 8, 22 plus 8, 30. Okay, so I need to make 30. 30 psionic, and then I'll fill the rest up with the slave armies and shit, and it'll be fantastic. Oh, nope, sorry. Didn't need to get you guys to split. Please follow the space meatheads. They are your guardian angels. I think. Are they your guardian angels? They might be your guardian angels. I don't know. Is that right? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, that's right. Okay, great. What do you guys want? Minerals for terraforming gas? Unacceptable. No, that's not how we do special resources, or whatever they're called. Strategic resources. Right. Okay, so we kind of need to wait until our truces expire with these guys, because they're the only other dudes that we can attack. It's gonna be another 6 years. The waiting in between episodes has now started. I hate this. Shit. Alright, while an asteroid falling on your planet can be nerve-wracking, Emerald Mausoleum has been rather fortunate. No harm has befallen the colony.
Situation log updated.
Sure, I guess let's find a way to stop this nonsense.
Incoming transmission.
What do you want? Yeah, research agreement? We'll agree to that for sure. Look, send all your research agreement options, or... Uh-oh, the Zoom Stellar Imperium have joined the Glorious Pact. That's gonna make things a little interesting. So basically, we only have one enemy left. And that's the Glorious Pact. Except for the regime of Slurpacton. I think they're kind of on their own now, aren't they? Well, your allies screwed you guys over, so why don't you just give up your existence, become my willing slaves, and I won't blast you in the ass as much as I normally would? That's a lie. I'm still gonna blast you in the ass. So one way or another, your asses are going to get blasted, and it's going to be rough for everyone involved. Especially me, because I'm the one that has to stick my foot up your ass. And let's get that destroyer built up for the 3rd Kingsport. Yeah, that's a destroyer that they're missing. Yeah, and we could actually improve our Navy's a little bit more, but I think we're okay. I don't think I need to go out of my way to get too powerful here. If that's even possible. You know, just dusting off my shoulder here. Alright, well, I'm gonna put a break in here. And we'll come back in our next episode after a few years from now. I think 5 years from now, when we can actually declare war against these guys. And in between episodes, I'll build up our armies even more and all that shit. And it'll be fantastic. Because right now, the only other... We've got 2 people we can fight, and that's the regime of Slurpactin, with whom we have a truce for another 9 years. And then we have the Glorious Pact, with whom we have a truce for another 5 years. Yeah. That's gonna be... Yeah, the slog has now begun, which is why I do kind of feel like taking a break from Stellaris after this campaign. Just to kind of like recharge my energy and my passion for this game because of this. The whole slowdown in the end game, which is still existing, or which still exists, but whatever. That's enough ranting. Let's leave it off here and continue this tomorrow. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.